I'll just be looking away, like doing stuff.
How do you define compassion?
I think part of it is the ability to think beyond like your own needs and desires, and to be able to see where other people are coming from. I think that's a big part of it. And then to actually have a desire to help other people. So not just seeing a need, but then trying to fill it.
Explain what you think motivates people to act compassionately.
Oh man, human motivation is fascinating. I think everyone is motivated by different things. I think some people are motivated simply because they feel like they've kind of received some compassion in their lives, and so they're kind of trying to pay it back. Other people, I think, are motivated because they're looking for some sort of, payback. Sometimes the payback is just like a sense of joy and contentment and fulfillment that comes from, helping others and being compassionate. Sometimes the payback might be they're looking for some sort of reward. Maybe seriously, it could be like a religious view that, if you act a certain way, you'll be blessed with certain things. So I think sometimes that is definitely a motivation for some people. I think some people just genuinely, enjoy being a benefit to others, and like I said, seeing someone's need and being able to fill it.
Describe what factors determine how and when we act with compassion.
Depends what kind of day we're having. Unfortunately, I think a lot of times as humans, we're all facing our own struggles and dealing with our own issues. And sometimes it's difficult to remove yourself from what you're dealing with and see someone else's needs. So I think a lot of times if you're in a good place, it's a lot easier for you then to benefit others.
And the last question is, explain if you believe there are any limits to compassion, what are they and why do they exist?
I think most limits just in general are self-imposed. I think there really isn't most of the time anything limiting but ourselves. We limit ourselves. You can just look around the world, there's examples of people that do amazing things because they don't limit themselves. And so the same can be said for how we treat each other and the amount of compassion we have. Usually that's not someone else telling us you can't be compassionate, it's us choosing not to be compassionate for whatever reason. Can I share a really cool quote?
Yeah.
This is from Pink Floyd, okay? Never thought you'd get it from Pink Floyd, but in order to do anything about the suffering of the world, we must have the strength to face it without turning away. And it actually comes from a song called The Turning Away, which a lot of times people equate Pink Floyd with things other than, for example, compassion and individuals that are trying to, bless others' lives. Hey, where are you leaving?